right. I turned the oven up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I check if that thing is coming out of the bread thing. And if it is coming out, do I cut it off? All right. Oh, one. So at 11, I put it in, basically. Solid coffee. Got it.
Just wait. It's coming out.
Text you. Okay. You live in IRL. I'll text you. Well, actually, it's a mixture of India Romeo Lima. Copy that. IRL. What a crazy time we live in. Let's put this up here. Whoa, kind of weird. Okay, the Twitch bot has joined. I'm gonna have the flight info overlays coming on and off here. Hopefully. All right, there it is. Yep. And let me check on this. Flight info overlays appearing over there too. That's good. All right, getting ready to go. Maybe hopefully it'll be a less problematic beginning than yesterday. Yesterday's stream, I spent 1 hour troubleshooting live on the internet. I should change my tag to web development instead of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, we are currently over the Shetland Islands in an airfield called Scotty Airport. Never been to the Shetland Islands in IRL. It would be fun. Looks like a beautiful place. I mean, cold, but you know, not to go live for a long time. Maybe 6 months to get some work done. We got runway 24 out to that's, I guess, will be like what, 240 and 06. So this, wait, does that make sense? Okay. So that heads northeast, east-northeast. And here, this is 240. Okay, yeah, that's the back azimuth. So that's that to the west-southwest down there. Okay. One day I'll get, look, and there's a lot of the disused runway over here. A place for helicopters. Interesting. So this airplane actually has a livery. The BN2 Islander actually has a livery for Shetland Islands. But I'm gonna use my hypertextual livery. I brought my pilot here. We beamed him up the Enterprise. Scotty this time because you know, this is part of Scotland, I think. And we're going to do some missions around here, and I'm gonna slowly move down the Scottish coast. Maybe even go to Ireland. Do some flying around here. I decided to just beam down. Beam up and then beam down, because if I was gonna fly, that's the nice thing about Microsoft Flight Simulator, you know, you just go fly wherever you want. Have a Neofly role-playing game blanket thrown over it. You get to hey, Foxy Ginger Pants, how you doing? Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the offline follow. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? I think it's Tuesday. I'm doing all right. Hopefully it'll be a better. I hope I won't spend 1 hour troubleshooting on the stream. I see you play Minecraft, right? I saw you on Timmy Thumb stream yesterday. I never played Minecraft. I've only watched Minecraft. Awesome. Yeah, Minecraft's awesome. It looks awesome. I mean, I've read so much about it. Like, people make computers in it. they did like someone is making like a version of Los Angeles in Minecraft, which is pretty crazy. Like a lot of people together or something. Yeah, thanks so much for the follow. And I'm a total amateur here, so my little things don't line up properly depending on the length of people's names. So sometimes I have to modify it. Let me see if I can get my. Is this? It is. Okay, let me see if I can get the real world hidden. Let's hide from the real world. World is now hidden. World is hidden back here behind the curtain. Oh, is it working? Oh! Streams again. The green screen crashing down. This music is gonna drive me a little nuts though, so let me change it and turn it down at the same time. Bear me. This is a flight simulator. People are crazy creative. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. The awesome thing about that. That is the awesome thing about that game, is just the ability to, build so much stuff. Oh, look at that. Nightbot sent a little heart. That's nice, and it appeared. Yeah, this is a flight simulator, but right now I'm using this third-party utility called Neofly. This is a flight simulator that's been around since like 1982 or something, Microsoft Flight Simulator. But it's pretty open-ended, so other people can make utilities for it. And this particular utility I'm using is called Neofly, which gives you a map of the whole wide world. So I'm zooming in. We beamed up from near Las Vegas, this L61 airfield that I landed yesterday. We beamed up to, I called Scotty with my communicator, and we beamed up this airplane called BN2 Islander to the Starship Enterprise in orbit around Earth. Beamed my pilot up too, and then we beamed ourselves down to the Shetland Islands. And I'm gonna do some missions around here. This utility called Neofly, it generates missions for the flight simulator. And so right now we are at Echo Golf Papa Mike. You can see on the top there. So if I go into Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I can go to Echo Golf Papa Mike, Scottsdale Airfield. We click on that, and I'm gonna set that as the departure. I just did that. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't found any tribbles yet. Maybe we'll look at that. Crispy Olden is out there. I don't know who that is, but that's nice. Just some other out scaries we're at. Never been here in the real world, but I haven't found any tribbles. Only I remember the tribbles fondly from when I watched every episode of the original series in a very hot summer in Tunisia when I lived there many years ago, and that's when I became a Star Trek fan. Are you a Star Trek fan? Well, you're obviously a Star Trek fan if you know about tribbles. I would guess, All right, so this is how this works here. Awesome. Congrats! I saw that you made. I was looking your account. I saw that you made. What is it called? Affiliate. So congratulations on that. It's a journey. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. That's what they say, and I think it's true. Yeah, you can choose whatever plane you want. I bought this, and people can make their own planes for it. So this plane just came out. The Britain Norman Islander is a plane I flew in as a kid. I should put a command on iPod to put a link to it, but I love this plane. I flew in it as a kid. I don't have a pilot's license, but I flew in these planes, so it's close to my heart. And I made a little livery for it. Like you can choose different liveries, and so I made a little custom livery for it, the Hypertext Hero livery, and then you can choose weight and balance and all this stuff. So basically, what you do here is you go in, and now we pick your airport. I have this plane there. You add it to the database of the Neofly, and then you do missions. You can look around here on the map, or just here down the list. Let's start with like something simple. Let's well, there's this search and rescue thing, but this can't land on water, this plane. But I could probably land around there. But the cool thing is you don't just land on runways. It can give you missions to land like on a field. You have to find a place to land. Let's just go for a quick mail delivery to start with. Before 10:18, what time is it? Oh, that's pretty fast. I don't know if I'm gonna make that, so I'm not gonna do that one. I don't like time-based so much. Oh, my pleasure. Yeah, it's I know that it can take a while, but It's fun. You meet people, you know, hopefully mostly nice people. Bats, how you doing? Afternoon, Squire. Pip Pip. I am at on the outer scaries here. I beamed my BN2 Islander up to the Enterprise and then down to Scott Airport, and we're gonna do a couple of. Gonna start doing some missions here. I have some new missions because I made. I got promoted to a flight first officer, so now I can do this. This is new to me. Look at that. VIP mission, fly safe and comfortable. Okay, let's try one of these. Pays 1,884. Not very much because it's so close, but let's try one of these to start with us. Okay, so I'm gonna go right click. I'm gonna go fly. I'm gonna click connect and fly. And now we want to turn all these lights green here. So our current payload is 2080. I just need 737. So I go back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's put everything down to 0 here. And we're looking at the payload down here, 737. Okay, it's a pretty heavy passenger. let's give myself a bit more weight too. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna weigh a little more than 140 pounds. And let's put a let's the difference with the cargo pod. This guy, come on, he doesn't weigh that much. So let's make him weigh 200 pounds, and that'll give us what, 380. Oh, 737 maths, you know. Let's do. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Just watched a video of some guy free climb El Capitan of no ropes, no harness. That is the definition of courage and bravery. I think it's a pretty young guy, right? I think there's a documentary about that climb. I saw that. I didn't watch it, but I saw someone wrote about it. Yeah, that's just that takes. I think there was this French guy in the 70s or something. He used to climb crazy mountains at bare hands, no harnesses, no rope, nothing. It's a different type of human being than me, that's for sure. I'm afraid of heights. I don't mind heights in airplanes, but you know, if I can see if I'm standing on something, and I don't like heights. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy detailed simulator. But the awesome thing about the simulator is they can go anywhere in the world, and it uses real world data, so real satellite images, and then it has AI that puts buildings down where it sees buildings in the satellite image, and it makes them look, you know, more or less like the real ones. I mean, there's cities with photogrammetry built in, like the big cities in London, New York, and stuff like that, and they slowly keep improving the rest of the world. So it's basically a Microsoft Bing Maps or Google Maps or whatever map you choose in a flight simulator, which is awesome. Okay, let's just try to do this. Okay, let's give this guy 100. 200, did I say? Let's make this easy for us here. 200, and I need what, 737, I think. So that's what, 337 there. There you go, 737. So that matches the Neofly payload, 737. Okay, that's fine. And oh, and okay, 1 second. Okay, I end mission because I picked the wrong plane. I'm an idiot. Okay, hold up. There you go. I wish there was a button that I could press that makes that the default plane there. Let's try that. Connect and fly. Okay, now I can't do that mission anymore because I think I screwed that up. Let's go here. And so let's go to Papa's Tower. What a lovely names. I used to play Jane's Goldwing. That is about as detailed as I ever played. I played Jane's F-15E and Jane's F-18E. I don't remember Goldwing, but that sounds interesting. I'll check it out. I have never seen the El Capitan in person. I've never been to Yosemite. I've seen the sequoia trees. I've seen the redwoods, which are just, for me, really a highlight of my life. Seeing those giant trees that look like some kind of a fairy tale. I've been to what, Grand Canyon, Canyon de Chelly, Monument Valley, Badlands, and Joshua Tree in the high desert east of Los Angeles. But I've never been to Yosemite. I would love to go to Yosemite. All right, let's try this one. It's a pasture. I have to fly nice and cozy. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, right click and Choose plane and crew to fly. Okay. Fly. Now let's make sure I choose the Britain Norman Islander. Now I'm gonna connect and fly. Payload due 540. This is a different mission, so it's a little bit less. Okay. 540. So what's that? 240 over here. 140. There you go. 540. Right. It's even teaching me a little math. I'm terrible at math, but this game is helping me a little math. All right. And we need to take this person to Echo Golf Zulu Tango. I'm actually going to put it here too. We don't have to put it in here. Golf Zulu Tango, but I'm going to put it in just so we get a bearing. Alright, so it's just a 10-minute flight. And that's the nice thing about the Scaries. The outer Scaries, just like short flights. Yo, it's a helicopter, Jane's Goldwing, huh? Check it out real quick. You open up Firefox here. I'm curious about that. Jane's Goldwing. It's a video game. It's a what system? Was it Longbow by any chance? I played Jane's Longbow too. Longbow Gold. I played Longbow 2. That's what I played. Okay, wow. Yeah, I love flight simulators. Bats has been to Ben Nevis, Britain's highest mountain. Where is Ben Nevis? That'd be an interesting place to visit in this sim. Oh, that game. So it's Longbow, huh? I played Longbow too. When I was in university, I went to the nightclub and my friends were dancing and stuff, and I was just like thinking about going home and playing Longbow too. Jane's Longbow. So you played the original. I never played the original. I played it's like an Apache, right? Yeah, those. I mean Longbow too. I 1997. Yeah. There it is. There's some screenshots. But we've come a long way, right? I mean, I remember Longbow 2 had great graphics for the time. Oh, I still crash a lot. All right, wait, turned green. Okay, now I just have to get the airport and that's gonna happen. I'm gonna fly on live weather, live traffic. People can join me if you like. I'm at starting from Echo Golf Papa Mike over in the outer Scaries, the BN2 Islander. Let's click fly. And
transporter from dispatch. Some VIP going to an important meeting this time. Waiting you at the boarding parking.
Ben Nevis is actually in Fort William, Scotland.
Transporter for
Interesting.
dispatch.
Maybe we can fly over there after.
Please stand by.
Yeah, this. Whoa, loud. You can hear the passengers coming in. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I have to fly nice and smooth this one because there are VIPs in the back, you know, and they don't want to get shaken around too much. I'm gonna just start from the runway. Let me disable my preview here.
Transporter
let me
from
turn off track IR.
Everyone is on board. Let's go.
Oh, excuse me. Knocking coffee all over me. I'm not wearing my tie today because it's getting hot in New York. But hey, I'm flying the plane, so you know they gotta even if I'm not wearing a tie, they gotta be respectful. Look at that, the wind's already pushing me, huh? All right, so here's my yeah, the wind's already pushing me. Look at that, quite a bit of wind. Let me make sure that let me set the parking brake real quick here. Let's take a quick look at the airplane from the outside view. Drinking and flying. Yeah, well, I'm drinking coffee. But I guess even coffee, you have to keep a sterilized cockpit, right? They call it, like make sure, especially in landing and takeoff, that you don't have anything to distract you. So if I have these people in the back already getting nervous, like this guy's like drinking coffee and spilling over himself. Are we gonna survive this trip? You know. Here's my brand new BN2 Islander. I love this airplane. I'm so glad it's out. Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we are going to take off and take a bearing of let's take a look here. Let's take a look at what's gonna be our bearing. You can even see a little, here you go, there's a nice little GNS 530, a Garmin. It's an older Garmin, which is nice. But that's a bearing, oh, sorry. Wrong button. That's a bearing. It's gonna be about 240. We're gonna take off and go to 240. It's only about 10-minute flight. Right. Hopped up on caffeine. That's right. Vance has been watching documentaries in New York of old with the Columba family. Actually, a scary place to live. Yeah, lately it's been, there was a shooting in Times Square the other day, but I mean the last 2 decades really, it's been pretty safe, you know. But after the whole pandemic, a lot of people left. It got a little more scary. So there's an election coming up on June 22nd, and a big, you know, everyone is talking about security and stuff now. All right, park and brake up. Let's check. Let's make sure that flaps are to the set to takeoff position. That's TO in the middle there. All right, let's turn the fuel pumps on. Go for the. Remember, I'm in a. Remember, I'm in. Two things. I'm using a new flight stick, so I might make a huge mistake and crash. Oh, that's the valve. Wrong one. I turned the engine off. Okay, now these people are really getting scared. I was like, does this guy know what he's doing? Okay, let's start that up again. Oh, wrong one. Okay. All right, no problem. Can start it up. I pressed the wrong button. It's pretty crazy that in the real airplane they put the fuel valve right next to the fuel pump. Okay, because if you hit the fuel valve, it turns the engine off. And they're right close together. That's a pretty crazy thing. That this thing here, the fuel valve, should have one of these things here. It should have a starter switch guard. That is crazy that they don't, I find. Fuel pump, okay. All right. Columbo, not Columba. I really need to learn to type. Oh, Columbo family, yeah, like the gangsters, right? Hey, you gotta watch out for Columbo. So you know, so we went to Lavanderia. They hadn't paid up. You know, we had to have a little talk to them. Had to put them in the bag for a while. That's all right. I still don't know how to type after almost like 40 years. So there you go. People in the back started to put parachutes. There's one person. There's the VIP there, I guess. You know, they don't simulate having everyone in the back yet. Maybe they'll do that in the future. Okay, so brake brake is off. Okay, let's go. Everything is fine. Yep. Okay. Smooth. Throttle. If my voice is too loud or too soft stuff, please do let me know, and I will be very happy to modify it.
Transporter, good flight.
Okay, we're off. Flaps up. Trim nose down.
Scadston Tower, Hypertext Hero 1, continue for west departure.
Alright. Copy that, Scadston Tower. I'm going on west departure. I'm going to try to keep it nice and comfy for these people here. I think I want to do a 240 bearing, so let's keep an eye on our compass over there. And there's a nice weather here. It's not raining. That's a nice start for flying in the UK. And a lot of rainy weather, I guess, but it's really nice because it changes. The weather in this flight simulator changes really quickly. Waggle, waggle, awesome. You watched a documentary by a guy called Michael Francese, ex-mob boss, and he told his story. Yeah, it's you know, I used to love gangster films. I still like them, you know, stuff like Casino and Goodfellas and stuff like that. I haven't seen one for a while, I have to admit. Actually, the last one I saw was the one of, they do like Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci, and they use like this digital thing to make them look younger. That I didn't enjoy so much. I didn't think it was so good. I forget the name. It was Coppola. I mean, it was, you know, still a decent film because, but okay, we want to go to 240. I don't want to turn too sharply because there's these VIPs in the back, you know, they might throw up and all over my seats here. You can also change the color of the seats. I'm gonna work on changing the default color of the seats with my livery here. But I look at that. I did put hypertexthero.com over there, and today is a good day. I hope you're having a good day, Foxy Ginger Pants. I hope you're having a good day, Bats. Thank you so much for dropping by. Let's keep moving to that 240. We're almost there. I'm looking at that over there. There you go. 24. I just put 24, but that's 240. And we'll stay pretty low here. And if you alt tab out to Neofly, look at that. It's gonna track our plane. There you go. We're not on the flight track, but you know it's pretty short. Not a big deal. So we're doing all right. Yeah, very scary, tough life with short life expectancies. Tower to Hero, there's a tornado on the horizon, do you copy? Please be advised, this is your captain speaking. Put on your seatbelts and refrain from smoking. Over. I have to get a new sound effect here that doesn't sound like, you know, public service announcement PA system. I have to, now that I'm flying these passenger flights, I have to get like some squawk thing. Hey Sheepa, 1-2 boss. How you doing? Click click. If they had the passenger scream and vomit, that would be funny. Should we try it? Should we shake them up? I mean, it's only $1,000. Let's do it, okay? Let's as we get close, let's shake them up right now. All right, you ready? So I hear they do have sound effects. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, an applause for Foxy Ginger Pets for making that suggestion. I had heard they had this sound effect, but this is the first time I hear it because I haven't been able to fly these missions. I only made the first officer the other day, and Iceberg had told me that there were sound effects of people screaming. So there you go. I think that's where we're going. How are you doing today, Shifa? Elite Odyssey. The servers are gonna go down for 11 hours. And look, and here we go. We lost our comfort bonus. It tells you here, Neofly. There it is. Comfort bonus is gonna be lost. If you zoom in, I mean, it runs a little slow. Here you go. Comfort bonus lost because my bank was at 0.77. Okay, I really scared the heck out of them. Now they're gonna pay me less money, you know, but they can't throw me out of the airplane because I'm flying it. Unless one of them is a pilot too. As I often say, it's the wonderful thing about video games. You can just do crazy things, you know, and get away with it. Don't have to. I think Odyssey comes to console in September, so I'm led to believe. You know what I heard? That I was thinking about trying to get first footfall in the Sol system there, but I think they disabled first footfall for the bubble. You only can get first footfall in planets outside the bubble, so it's not going to be a big deal, you know, for people getting first footfall names on planets and the console players not getting it. So I think that's kind of nice, you know, but it is unfortunate that the console has to wait so long. But you know, they probably have a limited amount of people working on it, and it's probably they go PC first because that's where it was first. And
dispatch. Looks like one of your passengers is wanted by the police. You must land at this new destination where they're waiting for him.
Oh, there! So I'm gonna have to turn them in? That's new. That's an event. Okay, so we have to. They're wanted by the police? Oh man, now we have to go all the way up there. Okay, so let's just take. Let's turn around. Sorry. Passengers, we're making a diversion to a different airport. This is was a message from the authorities, and I have no choice. So please be advised, the flight's gonna take a little longer. Over. Elite was actually first on a very old microcomputer, BBC Model B, back in 1980s. That's correct, and I never played that one, Bats. I did play it on the emulator here on stream, and I think that may have been when we first met, right? Turn off your booties into the police. Yeah. I guess, you know, maybe there's a wanted mafioso here behind me. You know, he thought he could get away from the British authorities by coming out to the scaries here, but nope. they know he's here. They tracked him down, and now a Crispo Din 290783 out there, and now I have to go turn this this person into the police. I'm very also I did play. That's awesome that he played the first one. Because you know people, it was, I think it was the first 3D video game, the first 3D graphics. I mean, it was wireframe, of course, no texture, but I think that was the very first 3D video game, if I'm not mistaken. I played it on a BBC Micro emulator on a stream here, like last year, I think. And are we going the right way? Okay, now we have to land here in Fetlar. Okay, because authorities are there waiting for this person. And I did a stream that I had the BBC Micro emulator running the original Elite from 1980. What is it, 2 or 4 bats? I forget. And side by side of the new Elite Dangerous, I flew to Lave, the original station, and we exited Lave from the original Elites with Commander Jameson, and then the current Elite. Copy, Foxy. Thanks for dropping by. Cutting edge for his time, indeed. And I mean, the amazing thing about it for me is that it was 22 kilobytes, I think. And they used these procedural generation techniques to put a whole galaxy in like 20 kilobytes of you know, in a floppy disk, I assume. I don't know, on a tape. I think it was a tape drive. It's just crazy. That's the amazing thing to me about. That's why I love the procedurally generated games like Valheim too. You know, Valheim, if it's a 1 gigabyte, which, you know, but it's a gorgeous game for 1 gigabyte. But it also has procedural generation techniques. It's like this way for the computer to create things algorithmically instead of having to be handcrafted. You know, it's just really awesome too. I think it was 984, but could be mistaken. Yeah, I'm terrible with dates and stuff. Okay, we're overflying where we took off from. The weather is coming in now from the North Sea. There, it's changing. It was very, very strong wind when I took off, and I feel like this headwind over here. I can probably try to. I have to set my mixture to one of these dials here. I forgot to do that. Outer Scaries. Yeah, Sheepa, Indiana decided to just beam over here because I heard that about, I think it'll be fun to fly this airplane on with shorter missions on these islands. And my brain is in my I feel like more shorter flights, so we can do like landing landing predictions if you want, rather than really long ones. And yesterday my voice, I was losing my voice a bit, so I was like, I don't want to talk for like a 2-hour flight back to Las Vegas and then the Grand Canyon. So I'm gonna just beam around for a bit. And we have plenty of money now after finding that gold that I used to buy this airplane. And I thought, you know, why not pay to beam this airplane to the Starship Enterprise and then back down again. I think a flight down the Scottish coast. Maybe we'll go see this Mount Nevin, whatever it was called. Let me zoom up here on the chat and see if I can see it. The main issue I have with playing with streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator is that everything else in the computer slows down, including the Discord chat, the Discord chat, the OBS chat. It's it takes all my cores to be streaming this. So it's better if I stick with it. Let me turn on the preview real quick to see. Yeah, it's working. That's good. It shows my little map. Nice. Okay, weather's clearing up. wonderful part of the world here. I would love to visit this place at some point. Oh, and at this point, I have to go and turn on the oven. So, oh, you got it? Did it drop out? Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. I don't have to run to turn the oven on. Amber can do it because one of her I was gonna say her characters. One of her students rebooked for later. Yeah, it happens. Huh? Let's give ourselves a drone view. Let's give ourselves a bit of cinematic, big zoom lens. And we can slow or move down a little bit. As we're flying. I would like to be able to control the airplane and the camera at the same time so I can keep flying without having to press a toggle switch. I haven't figured out if there's a way to do that yet. If you're controlling the zoom, I have to do a toggle switch to control the airplane, so I have to keep toggling back and forth. I guess it's not a huge deal, but it would be nice to be able to fly and move the camera at the same time. Kind of like when you're playing the 3D video games like, I don't know, Metal Gear Solid 5 or you know, any game that you control an avatar, you can control the camera independently of the, like you have your hand on the WASD button or your hand on the little, on this thing over here, and on your thumb on this one for the camera. It would be nice to be able to do that. Oh, look at it. Crispo Din landed where I'm going, I think. This afternoon, I'm gonna stream Elite again. Preparation for this Odyssey thing. They're gonna put the servers down for I think 11 hours, and they're saying it's gonna be it's the biggest update yet for Elite. They're saying, and I'm still wondering if they're gonna have some Easter eggs, or I mean some surprise they haven't stored. They haven't mentioned to us in the alpha that they're going to be they're leaving it for the launch. You know. Welcome back, Foxy Ginger Pants, and Chipa says, I guess it's kind of a long flight out on the desert. Yeah, but I'll go back and do it. I think it would be fun to do some long around the world trip thing, like Icebird was doing. But I wanted to come back to the UK because I was flying around the UK of this, and I wanted to come back to the UK and do keep doing some flights here first. Okay. With Track IR, I can control the plane and move, because then I can move my head around independently of the plane. That's cool. All right, look at that light. The lighting in this game is just amazing. Look at, I have a couple of windmills there. Really nice. Let's see if we're getting close. Okay, we are getting close. And let's get this airfield on the tower, see if there's someone at work in ATC there. It might be too early, or it might be just an airport. Fetlar might not have an air traffic controller. Nope, they don't. So select runway for landing. I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna fly over it at a low height and see if I spot a windsock to get an idea where the wind is coming from. There it is. Okay, you can already see where the wind is coming from because you just look at the direction that the big windmills are coming from. So the wind's coming from that direction. That's gonna be north, all right? So we can pick a runway to land already. We're gonna pick the one that's runway 01 because 010 is north. And we'll go for a full stop landing. If you want to do a landing prediction, may I offer you some pretzels or roasted peanuts? I would love the... and Shiba too, I would love that. If you could get a replicator activated and you know, beam that over, that would be amazing. Okay. Wow, the authorities are really having me drop this person off in a pretty remote area, huh? Oh, don't make me hungry already. I had a yogurt with a bit of cereal, but I'm always hungry, you know. Alright, I already announced the landing. Oh, and I forgot to turn off the fuel pumps, but that's okay. It's a short flight. You should turn those off. Okay, let's make sure our flaps go down to the landing position. Don't have to worry about landing gear because they're fixed landing gear, this airplane. Allergic to nuts. I could use another cup of coffee too, but you know, I'm flying over here. I already spilled some coffee on myself, and all right, pretty airplane. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Please put on your seatbelts and get ready for landing. After the stream, I'm gonna put this afternoon. I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna try to get my radio squawk sound effect. I'm gonna replace the
evil one that I don't use very often because I don't like talking too much about evil things.
I'm gonna replace that of a radio squawk or captain speaking type radio static one that I. It make me die, waggle, waggle. Oh, nuts, really? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not allergic. I may be allergic to bee stings. But I haven't been stung by a bee for a long time, so I don't know if that changed. Whoa, Satan, is that you? Nope, not today. Evil voice, yeah. I don't use that one so much, so I think I'm gonna change it. Because I only have like space for three sound effects on my keyboard. I don't have like I'm not some Stream Deck clad aficionado here yet. I don't have enough USB ports. I'm gonna have to get a USB hub if I get a Stream Deck, but eventually maybe, you know, it's gonna come. If you want to do a landing prediction, you're very welcome. Sheepa doesn't care because he's on leaderboard anyway. This is how you do it. Let's let me see if I can put a message there on chat if my computer cores will let me do that. Landing rate leaderboard. If you want to do a prediction, that's how you do it. I'm waiting for here you go, for the OBS to detect my keyboard keys. All right, keep the evil voice. All right. Reverse axle. Yeah, I'm not gonna care too much about keeping these people comfortable. I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't generally, just because the police want someone doesn't necessarily mean they're a bad person. I think so. I'll reserve judgment, but I already lost the comfort bonus by making them scream. So. Wait, if there's only one person predicting it, let me go around once. So I have a rule: if there's only one person predicting, I'll predict too, because otherwise they just win. You know. Is that fair, Sheepa? What do you think? Does that sound fair for me to participate too if there's only one person predicting? But I am the pilot, so I can kind of have control of how. I generally try to do it as gentle as possible. It's a brand new plane, okay? Let me here. I'll just do something like this, okay? Predict. Oh, here you go. Okay, then I don't need to predict. Hey, Iceberg, good morning. Thanks for dropping in and doing a prediction. Iceberg has started streaming. Ladies and gentlemen, you should go check him out. Give him a follow. Let me do a couple of shout outs here. And so has I'll do the shout outs after I land, okay? Let me do the shout outs after I land. I should I'll give Foxy Junior Pants a follow too. Very nice person here who came in through a Timmy Thumb stream, I think. Where we met Bat. No, I think I met Bat, and then through Bat I met Timmy. So that's the wonderful thing about Twitch too. You just meet other people through other people in a digital world here. You don't have to even, you know, leave your house, which is nice when there's a pandemic going on and when it costs a lot of money to take a jet plane and fly across the world to meet someone. It's nice to be able to talk in the digital world. There we go. No default win. Fume. Iceberg. Fuming. Can wear PJs and socialize and not be a weirdo. Yeah. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt today, and it does feel nice to be able to, you know, not have to worry about, you know, wear like you know, socially acceptable clothes to meet other people. All right, here we go. Coming in straight on the outer scaries here. Coming in for a landing to deliver a wanted criminal. Hey, Iceberg, today I had. Did you hear it? Okay, I had this screaming. Did it only happen once? Can I shake him up again? I think it only happened once, right? All right. Yeah. That'd be too much if they keep screaming. I predict they have an uneventful landing. Copy that. Those are good. Uneventful are good. Very short runway, but this plane is a short takeoff and landing capable aircraft. Especially if there's a strong wind, which I saw there was a windsock there somewhere. A couple of airplanes parked there too. Someone in a red, what looks like to be a red pickup truck driving there. Do we really get out of the United States? Let's see. All right, flaps are down. We're coming in. We want to stay on the little blue line there. 64 knots is the magic airspeed of this airplane. I'm brand new at flying this, so I just got my certification from my digital Czech pilot yesterday. There's the oh, a little bit of a flare there. Too much flare, but
Transporter from dispatch. Okay, rush to the parking before he realizes what's going on.
Shipa taking over here. He's in the 8. Yeah, they're scaries. I try to shake them, but they just screamed once. Then they're like, "Oh, this guy's just playing," you know. Okay, let's just leave her over here. All right. I'm gonna put on the parking brake.
Transporter, disembarkation in progress. Stand by.
Look at that. There's 2 windmills there, and I have 2 crazy little whirly windmills on my wings too. Isn't that nice? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? What's that? Is that
Sorry, but you messed the mission.
is that cops?
Will not be paid.
No, but what was that band? They did the la 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 long, la 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 long lonely long. Ooh yeah. I never saw the Cops TV show. I remember seeing Cops, but I knew that band. It was like, ooh. Let's look it up. I'll look it up on the other computer. Look at, and a really awesome thing about Microsoft Flight Simulator is that even when your plane is on the ground, can you see it moving? The wing, the weather, the wind affects your control surfaces. It moves your plane around. It's pretty awesome. Like you can see, like there's a bit of wind here. There's the windsock. You want me to put some reggae? You could put some reggae. I mean, we're an island. It's a little bit colder than, you know, Jamaica, but maybe we'll have we have someone from Jamaica here on drops by on stream once in a while. Well, often actually. Elias, maybe Elias will drop in and alone. But if that comes up, that's a Bob. Oh, inner circle. All right, let's put some reggae on, okay? All right, that mission was accomplished. I don't have to go back to the airport. I can search for more missions here. Although my home airport is over there. Look at this one. Oh, let's go check this landing strip with another person, okay? How's my fuel? Let's see. Inner Circle, yeah, that was them. Yeah, I'll put some reggae now, okay? Do you want some reggae? There is a reggaeton or something here on this Twitch soundtrack. Here you go, reggaeton. Let's see what it sounds like. Never actually heard it. If you have a preferred music station, just let me know. The problem with reggaeton station is that I'm not gonna do it because the singing throws me off. I'm gonna leave the lo-fi hip-hop beats here. Yeah. No, reggae, I mean real reggae, you know, you got Bob Marley, that's my favorite, but you know, not very Oh, please select a mission first. Is the engine sound too loud for you all? Is it alright right now? Let's fly this one. Okay, we'll just hop over to that island over there. Connect and fly.
Transporter from dispatch. Some VIP going to an important meeting this time.
346.
Wait you at the boarding parking.
Okay, so I think I can just do it from here. Let's see.
Transporter form dispatch. Boarding passenger. Please stand by.
346, huh? 346. Alright, that's good. Everything green, look at that. Okay, we just a little hop over to Fetlar. No, to... We are at Fetlar, to... Bury. More Latin. How much cash money did you get for that last flight? For the last flight, let's see. You can go here, finance. Today is...
Transporter from dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off.
Where? Balance, loans... Where is it? I'm curious. No, this was earlier today. I don't think it logs until I... Let's see, refresh. No, that's the loans. Yeah, I don't think it logs it until I go back to the main menu, I think. I'm not sure, though. Okay. This is all the money I gave to Scotty to beam us up to the scaries. But it hasn't, but I think it was roughly 1,500. It was around there. For this one, it's going to be about 1,468. Here's my total cash up there. All right. Okay. Yeah, maybe they stiffed. Maybe they stiffed. Yeah, that's true. Maybe they stiffed me because I turned them in. You know, because I mean I assumed that the person would be, and those things are called events. Okay, let's taxi out here. When you have like a mid-mission thing that changes, that's called an event. And you can play this mod for free. But if you want events and stuff like that, you have to donate. And I don't mind donating. And I mean, you know, this person put a lot of work onto this. So I've donated twice to this. I've given like, I think 30, 35 bucks. Because I really enjoy this basically role-playing game layer that you can role-play as a pilot here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Really adds a whole new dimension to the video game. Let's put the flaps up to takeoff position. Very nice to have a new guest here on stream, Foxy Ginger Pants. Thanks for being here. And we've got the classics have been with me almost from the beginning. Sheepa, Bats, Icebird. So nice to meet Icebird and have flown some flights together in this. Oh, before I forget, let's do the shout outs, okay? Almost forgot. The parking brake. Let me turn off track IR here for a second. I'll give you a nice little outside view for people watching out there. And we'll go do some shout outs. What a beautiful airplane. It's like I keep saying, and I really I think it's a cross between a space shuttle and a seagull. A pretty airplane. All right, and we're gonna. Oh, that's fine. I love to have chatty people here. That's fine. Okay, we got a shout out. Let's give a shout out here to Space Guttle. Okay, well, I'll give a shout out to Sheepa because Sheepa has streamed some Elite in the past. All right, and also shout out here to Bats. All right. It runs so slow, this thing. Maybe I have to start move my chat to my other little laptop. And of course, Icebird has been streaming some wonderful glider. There's a free glider you can download for this for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And it has a mod that has a tow plane pulley. You can't see the rope yet, but it's beautiful. I've flown in a high glider in real life, and it's just so amazing that you have a glider in this game. All right, I have to try it sometime. Although right now I'm on Islander obsessed because this plane just came out, and I'm very happy to be flying this plane that's very close to my heart. And finally here, thank our brand new follower here, Foxy Ginger Pants. Do you hail, if you're comfortable sharing information, Foxy, do you hail from the British Isles as well? Or are you in a different part of our pretty planet? All right. And we're back in. Apex Legends, never played Apex Legends. The last, sort of a battle. Is that a battle royale? I don't know. I don't think it's a battle royale, right? It's more like a team. The last sort of game like that I played was some Modern Warfare I played, but before that I played a lot of PUBG. But then I kind of I went back to my first love, which is flight simulators and stuff like that. Takeoff position, okay. We do one more check before we take off. With Neofly, we're just gonna go straight north. It's just a little hop over. I played last night to change it up. I played Arena and Battle Royale. Cool. I used to play PUBG a lot. I got some wins, and I played both with squad and by myself. But then after a while, I was just getting like so much tension that game. It was like burning me out of the tension a bit. But it's a lot of fun. With friends, it's so much fun. There's no wonder they.
Transporter, good flight.
All right, 1-2 boss, and we're up. Let's make sure we don't trim the nose down, so we don't really. No, we don't want to do like a Nimmelman straight away here. I don't think this airplane. You're not prohibited to do. I don't know if it's written here somewhere. Might be in the cockpit. You are prohibited. Aerobatics are prohibited in this airplane. Even though you can pull it off if you want, especially if you have less fuel. How much fuel do we have? We have like a half. Lots of fuel fits in this baby. Got half tank fuel both on the starboard and the port engines. But aerobatics prohibited. Generally, unless the plane is reinforced for them, especially if it's because all the fuel in this airplane is on the wings, and they're on the top of the airplane, so really an odd balance. Although you have the Cessna Aerobat also has a high wing, and that you can do maneuvers in. I don't have that plane because that's in Microsoft's Flight Simulator Deluxe Edition. What's one loop? Minecraft. You play Minecraft, Rocket League, and RPG. I have a Dom who was streaming for a while too. He's a family member of mine in the UK. Texas, awesome. I play this shooter called Arma with some friends of mine, and one of them who I met online, very nice guy. He lives in Texas. He lives in Austin. couple of them actually live in it. Another guy moved from New Jersey to Austin, Texas. I've never been to Texas. I love, you know, Stevie Ray Vaughan, guitar player, and I want to go someday. So what's one loop? The loop? A loop, I think isn't that called an Immelman when you do a loop? A normal loop is just a loop, I think. But if you go up and then you turn back, that's an Immelman. When you go back the other way, I think that's an Immelman. It's been a while since I can look it up in my Microsoft Combat Flight Simulator 2 book here in a little bit. Wait, where are we going the wrong way? We're going the wrong way. It's south. For some reason, I kept thinking north. You know. Right, I won't make him shout yet. Okay, we'll make him scream when we get to close to the location. Duh. I was sure that we were going to fly north, but I don't have the thing here because I don't know how to use this thing. This menu, change fields. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that now. I'm just gonna keep using Neofly and pretend that that's my thing. But I should learn how to use this Garmin 530 here eventually. Yeah, at some point I want to go to Texas. Now, I haven't traveled in the south of the United States. I've only traveled in the middle and the north on both coasts. I haven't gone to Florida yet, though. Well, I haven't gone to the southwest. So New Orleans, you know, those places are all in the bowl of water list. You don't need me to check anything, babe? Solid copy. Pocket computer, please set a timer for 50 minutes. What time? At 50?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. My partner here, Amber, she's making bread. What kind of bread are we making? We're making multi-grain sourdough. We've gone, well, Amber's gone nuts with you know, baking during this pandemic. So now we have a sourdough starter, you know, very New York hipster type thing. Although I don't think we're hipsters. We're more like old hippies, maybe older hippies. Old hippie geeks, maybe. So breads, a lot of different breads, cakes. Made this rhubarb pie the other day. It's like so buttery. I mean, really nice. Yeah, it's pretty fancy. I have to say, I can't come. I'm pretty lucky right now. That's the one good thing, really. That was really. I mean, there's a few. The streaming has been a lot of fun in the pandemic, but the cooking, a lot of new. You know, you learn to cook a lot of new things at home. That was really nice. It's been really nice. Amber, Shipa wants bread. Amber went to the other. Okay. We have to get the replicator and the transporter working, Shipa, and then we'll be able to send you some bread. Are old hippies called dislocated hipsters? Possibly. I mean, dislocated sounds like, because I've dislocated my pinkies before, and I've dislocated both on my hands playing basketball and on my toes kicking chairs at home, you know. Home is the most dangerous place. So when I think of dislocated, I think more like, I remember more my, it hurt and I had to pull it. Oh, that was shocking for me because I'm a wuss, but yes, this we made Amber made I clean dishes. I'm generally the dish cleaner. Amber made it was she used not strawberry but raspberries. Let's see where we're going. Okay, let's take a look at the map to make sure we're going the right direction. Oh, we're going the wrong direction again. Okay, we have to go to This is Foxy's fault here because you know yeah I'm keeping, but it's not fault. It's just you know it's good. It's good to have chatters around, and so I'm just not like talking to myself all the time here and flying this airplane. It does mean that we're gonna go off course a bit, but we're in the outer Skerries. We're not in Arizona or something. Once I did a wrong turn in Arizona, and after about 200 kilometers, I realized I had done the wrong turn. So instead of camping out by Monument Valley, we camped out by Canyon de Chelly, and that was wonderful because I would have never seen Canyon de Chelly, and it was really beautiful. Poked at Jordy on the airport. Like it's chop up for Jordy. Like I can poke him with this sheepa. Where's my airplane? There it is. I can maybe. Oh yeah, now we don't have the Cessna anymore, so it's not like the the chopper, like the really the propeller's not on the front anymore. So now we can bump Jordy with this little with our nose, with the beak of our seagull. Okay. I'm gonna probably I'm working on this. There's gonna be a developing livery paint job for this airplane, so I'm thinking about doing putting a bunch of colors on it as well, to make it a little more colorful. It's gonna be an ongoing development, the paint job for this aircraft here. What else did I miss? Let's see. We need the transporter, Jordy. Yep, Jordy. Where do you want me to? Oh, we need the transporter to beam you all this food, huh? Man, that may be coming someday. It's. I would not be surprised if a lot of stuff that they talk about in Star Trek becomes reality eventually. Look at that island. That's where we're going. It's really tiny. Just a little strip of land out here in the North Sea. It must be so cold when the wind comes in. But it must have really good cotton chips. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we have a couple of tribbles, but they're not really tribbles. They have legs and claws and teeth. So we have cats, but they're pretty fluffy. We have these friends who have really fluffy cats. Do you want to see the clouds? Let's go around this cloud here. Show you how the clouds look in this game. They're really beautiful. Oh, and I forgot. I should really quickly. I should turn off this fuel pump so that it doesn't use too much energy. Not the fuel valve, because I'll shut off the engine, the fuel pump. It's nuts that they put those right next to each other. Yeah, I don't want to turn off, and that's so crazy that the switch look exactly the same. The only thing different is a little label, and one turns off the engine. And you use them a lot. That's the one questionable thing that I found so far in this the design of this cockpit here. All right, we're getting close. And one thing that I like in IL-2 Sturmovik, this combat flight simulator I fly, is that when you go through clouds, you see a little bit of drizzle on the windshield. I would like that to be implemented in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It does have it, but only when it's rainy. But I like the effect that when you fly through a cloud, there's a little moisture. Even if it's not so realistic, I wouldn't mind if it's... It's a little dangerous here. When you can't see where you're going, then you have to trust this. You trust your instruments. That thing there, especially the artificial horizon. We are... According to that, we are aiming down. Let's put our nose a little bit up here until we can see a little better so we don't get vertigo here. Yeah, look at that. We can't see anything now. But I am, even though it looks like I'm a little bit off based on looking at just the outside, I am straight and level according to my artificial horizon. I just have to, I'm going to descend a bit. I am over the sea now. We're at just over 4,000, I think that's feet, yeah. Let's descend a bit, let's cut power. Get below this cloud and see where we're going again. Oh, here you go. There's a hole in the cloud. Let's just drop in through it. And there's some land. And we're off the clouds. And I'm slowly also learning these buttons on my flight stick, because I got a new flight stick that's really nice. I'm so happy with this flight stick. A Gladiator, BKB Gladiator Next, without an E and a Next NXT. So you gotta be cool when you make hardware peripherals, of course. And it's just so smooth. Really a happy customer so far. What the heck am I gonna... Is there no airfield where I'm dropping off this guy? I'm just gonna land... I guess I'm just gonna land wherever. I think there is an airfield there. It's a very tiny one. There it is. It's a tiny airstrip there, I think. Alright. Let's put on some music. I forgot to turn on the music again. Tiny airstrip, look at that. Wow. Oh, there's a boat there. It's nice. I don't see boats that often. I should install this mod that gives you a lot of shipping traffic. There's a fishing boat over there. Look at that. Looks like some fish farms. The water. Hey, hydrate. Thanks, Foxy. Got my water here. Trim our nose up. Oh, look, there's a lighthouse there. Let's fly by the lighthouse. Beautiful. I'm gonna already put flaps down to takeoff position to fly a little bit slower here. Over here in the outer Scary is doing some missions in Neofly. I'm having a good day. I hope your day is going well too. I love lighthouses. Out in the outer Scaries, we got people representing here from the European area, also from Texas, Netherlands, I think Austria, the British Isles. I'm in New York City. I'm Hypertext Hero. This is Hyperspace, bringing some live flights to you. We're probably gonna go to Elite Dangerous afterwards. All right, let's see the windsock. Okay, not too strong the wind. But it's that way we're gonna land. Look at this little village here. It's a little fishing village. Isn't that pretty? I want to land there and go eat some fish and chips right now. Okay, so the direction we're flying now is to the west. So we're gonna take an easterly runway. Let's contact whatever little out Scaries is called here. Select runway for landing. And I think it's gonna be 9.
Echo Golf 78 traffic Hypertext Hero 11 miles west.
180, copy that. No glasses. Wait, did someone put loose glasses? Oh my god, okay. Oh, Jesus, alright. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, this is gonna be interesting. I do have insurance for the plane. Iceberg taught me how to do that the other day. Let me put the flaps down. At least I can zoom in. Look, Sheep, I can cheat and zoom in with the Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I still can't see very well. And I'm not going to be able to read chat, so whatever you're saying out there, if you're trying to redeem something, you're just going to have to wait now, okay? Oh dear, okay, and it's a small little runway too. Sheepa had to wait for this moment to do this. Okay, well that's what those are for. I've been thinking of some new ideas for that. But here we go, landing without glasses on a tiny little airstrip with a passenger. Let's make him scream. Okay, where the heck is it? Is it there? I think it's up there, right? Okay. Okay, landing flaps. I've gone all the way down. They have. Okay, let's put the pumps on. I think that's a pump. I hope it doesn't cut the engine off. I think that's one. The way I can tell is because it's the more scuffed ones. You know, they use it so much. I have no idea what people are saying on chat because Cheapa here redeem no glasses. I can't see without my glasses. I can put on contact lenses, but I only wear contact lenses if I'm gonna go swim or if I'm gonna play basketball or something. I haven't done any of those for a while. I think it's that thing there, right? Well, if it's getting close and it doesn't look like a landing strip, I'm just gonna go around. I'm gonna put full power to engines. Get to over about 70 knots. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, Sheepa won one of the landing guesses already, so I have to remember that. Alright, we're the sweet spot. I'm gonna keep my hand on the brakes here. Oh my god! Two no-shows? Or what, one cancel, one no-show? Oh, it's gonna be a little hard. Oh, here goes. Is this it? Is this a landing strip? I think it is, right?
Transporter from dispatch. Take the VIP to the parking.
Go to parking, set parking. Did I get it? I'll just get out of the runway and wow, look at this place. Look at this little landing strip here. Oh. The way you do this, I think, is just put power to one engine, to the starboard engine. Oh, it's not letting me do it because I only have a stick that... Not over yet. I have to get it to the parking. Oh! What's went off? This is the smallest. This looks like a little English lane. It's not like a landing strip. But this is what this plane is good at. This, okay. Is there a parking place here? I don't see it. Just see like these little villages. I'm just gonna get to the end here and turn off. That'll be that. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's put on the parking brake. All right.
Disembarkation in progress. Stand by.
Sheepa, you fiend. Not bad for a squinty pilot. What did I get? 320? Okay, kind of hard, but shouts cheers while wet. One, two, boss. 1, 2, the boss. All right, and that's 2 for Sheepa. Let me write it down here on my little
Transporter
blog
from
book.
dispatch.
Oh,
Sorry, but you missed the mission. Will not be paid.
You messed the mission, will not be paid. You hear that? It was because of, you know, they were not comfortable. Okay, Sheepa S2. I have to update the landing rate leaderboard afterwards. Venture and it failed. Okay, that's what happened. They stiffed you again. It's because I think I make them uncomfortable. Okay, let me turn off the plane and refuel. All right. I think that the proper way actually to turn this off is just to cut fuel. Look at that. Cut. Turn everything off. I'll leave the electrical systems on because we're gonna turn the right on again. Puked out of the plane, I guess too much snaps. Yeah, you know, that peach snaps gets a little sweet. It can get a little heavy. All right, let's see if there's one that can take us back to our home airfield here. Here you go. Is that our home airfield? Yeah, we're in the outer scaries here. I think it's the one in the middle that I picked. What time is it? 11:15. We got time. What have we got here? We have fragile. There you go. Touchdown of less than 200 feet per minute because it's fragile stuff. We also have a couple of males. Let's see about the male one. There you go. Get there before 11:33. That's pretty fast. Let's do a longer one. Let's oh, it's all right. Let's do the cargo. Or should we try a search and rescue? I haven't tried a search and rescue yet. Because the problem is the search and rescues in this can't blame end of life or the flight took longer because you took an alternate route. Could be, yeah, I messed it up royally, you know, but it's alright. We have plenty of money from finding that gold still. Not infinite money. I'm not sure how much the insurance costs for this thing, but I figured this out. Iceberg told me the other day that you go to the hangar and you make this a little bit bigger. Look at that. You have insurance here. What's the cost of the airplane? So you right click and you like start stop insurance. Maybe in the finance it tells you how much the here you go, insurance cost. Oh, that's cheap. Wow, just really $88. That's chump change, as they say here. But let's see if there's a search and rescue SAR mission that is near land. Because for these, I would need an airplane that can land. I need floats on the airplane. There is a plane in the game with that floats, the Icon A5. And Black Box Simulations that I bought the BN2 Islander from, they also have a plane called it's like the military version of the Cessna 152. It's called a bird dog. Now, I'm more of a cat person, although I had dogs, but I like birds, so maybe I'll get that one too. And that one, I think you can have floats on it too. Because see, if I come to search and rescue here, you have to land. Let's click on it and see what it tells us. Go to the search zone, okay? Search and rescue. Rush to the search zone and find survivors. A lot of crashes around here in the outer scaries. Or maybe it's boats, I don't know. And I think you'll have to land within 2.5 nautical miles. At least that's the medic one. So if it's here, here's the scale on the bottom. So that's 1 mile. I'll enable the preview to make sure that you're seeing that. Yeah, like right next to me over here, like right here over my thumb, that's the scale. So if it's 2 miles, I could land around here and it'd be fine. I mean, it might be a bit rocky, but it might be a field and I could land there, or maybe even challenge myself and land on this thing here. But should we try? Let's try this one. Let's just see what happens, okay? I mean, you know, it's a video game. If I fail, it's even better. Okay, fly. Let me make sure I have enough fuel. I should put some fuel in. I don't need a lot of fuel in this plane because it has an 800 nautical mile range, this baby. So just gonna leave half fuel on. And if you're heavy, you know, fuel, these landings on, you know, rough places are tougher. Been fun hanging, Hero. I'm going to grab a second cup of coffee and catch another friend. Awesome. Thanks so much, Foxy. I'll come and check out your stream when you're live too. It's been a pleasure to have you, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out. Oh, awesome. I'll check out your Discord too. Peace out. Okay, let's try this out. We're gonna go and search and rescue. Flying. Connect and fly.
Transporter from dispatch. Mayday, mayday, mayday. We have an urgent search and rescue mission. Rush to your plane.
We need 200. All right, let's go to weight. Just 200 payload. So I'm just gonna go to 0 here. Here you go. 200 is me, but here let me make me 180 pounds, and let's put a cargo pod of 20 pounds. Okay. All right. All right, we're going to copy. Thanks for dropping by, Shipa. Have a wonderful dinner. This is going to be my last flight before I also break out a little bit. I'll be back with Elite. Maybe it's some No Man's Sky. There's a new whatever it's called, expedition. Maybe I should try that one. But either Elite or No Man's Sky after lunch here. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Maybe see you later. Fuel valve on, fuel valve on. Okay. Starboard engine is activated.
Transporter, we have
Port
received
engine
the distress
activated.
beacon signal. Head for the last known position.
Flaps to takeoff position. Port fuel pump has been activated. I'm really looking forward to them adding sounds to this stuff. Oh. Starboard fuel pump has been activated. Parking brake is off. How the hell are we gonna take off from here? Have a good one, man. Peace out. Need to start lots of cutting. Yeah. I hear you. We're gonna have a simple lunch here. Eggs and bread, and fresh bread. Maybe a little salad on the side. Alright, this is a very short field, so the takeoff here, I'm gonna put full power. Look at that, look at that. You can see like waves and stuff, that's pretty cool. Very pretty place. Alright, my frames are going down because I forgot to disable the preview here. We're in takeoff position. Is that a rock back there? Am I really gonna clear that? It's crazy. Let's take a look from the drone real quick. That is crazy. I'm gonna go and turn left as soon as I can. Alright, well, here we go. Full power. Brake. Release brake. Oh, that's not too bad at all. There's a strong wind coming from the north, so we're good. Flaps up. Auxiliary fuel pump port off. Auxiliary fuel pump for starboard off. And now we're gonna do we're gonna go straight north, I think. Yeah, straight to the north. Oh. Bring our nose down a little bit. And let's see how we're doing. Yeah, we're on the right track for a change. Okay, Shipa 2 landing rates. Already wrote that down. Yep. While we're flying there, I can probably Whoa, I'm upside down. What happens is I have this scene called cam only, where I set the camera and then I use that as a default and I copy to the other ones. Don't ask me why it's upside down. It's probably because you can ask me why, but I'll tell you anyway. It's probably because I have this iPhone on a little ball head as an old iPhone on a ball head as my webcam, and I moved around so much that I flipped it up and down to try to get in a good position behind the monitor, and then instead of having to like change it again. I just flipped it upside down, the image in the OBS, and I should probably change that, and I don't have that problem happen as much. I'm already drifting. I'm going pretty. No, I'm staying north. That's good. Let's stay below these clouds here. Oh, and it came on again. What's going on to this thing? What is going on to this thing?
Mayday, mayday, mayday. We have lost radio and radar contact with transporter.
That was
Please send rescue
OBS's
to
fault.
his
I'm
last
gonna
position.
blame on that one on OBS because Oh. All right. Well, there's a death. So much for that. I mean, I don't have this on hard mode. I can restart. But look at that. Crashed. Qualification B. Insurance paid. Okay, $691,000. That's good. I had insurance. I can buy the airplane. So I'm gonna have to buy the airplane again. Lose the airplane. That's interesting. The insurance paid me the amount for the airplane. I lost the airplane. And I'm gonna have to. I guess my pilot position is here, but I'm not gonna be able to buy that airplane here. I'm gonna probably have to fly a Cessna here. Wow. Okay. Maybe they do have the airplane here. Let's see. Well, that's anticlimactic. And I think on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna leave this particular stream here and switch games. I think I'm gonna switch to No Man's Sky. Give myself a little break. Be back a little bit. That is too bad. But let's go raid someone of our. For the pilot plane, he's got a bunch of people watching, but it's always nice. Oh, that's Dezo's out there. Okay, he got some use. Let's go. He raided me the other day. Let's go raid Dezo. All right. Raid Dezo Lunatic. Is he live? Stand by. Dezo Lunatic. All right. Have a great end of your morning. I'll see you a little later.